Alright, it's live. That's okay. Okay, now we're good. For some reason, my screen was just black, and it said I was live, and there was nothing there. But yeah, I'll just wait for maybe like a few minutes to get people to come in, and then we will start reacting to it. Yo, what's up, dope?
Oh, yeah, what's good, dope?
Peyton, what's up? L2I. You're a clown for watching 2x speed. I don't usually watch things on 2x speed, actually. It's usually 1.5 or 1.75. It depends on the video.
Two times speed, bro. That's gonna be speed blitzes.
Yeah, that's why I like my speed feeds are just so good because I watch everything on 2x speed.
Yeah, like if you put it on two times speed, that'd be like Gojo versus Asta, you feel?
Oh my god. Uh,
You just gotta tell them the truth sometimes, bro. Like the viewers gotta
yeah,
know.
I will do that soon, man. I remember like when I first got Audible, I tried to see how fast I could listen to books, and for a bit, I got to the point where I could listen to books on like 3.3x speed or whatever. But that shit was, and it depended on the book though. If it was a slow narrator, that I could do 3.3. But bro, like I remember I found like a fast narrator and I was on 3.3, and that shit was like insane.
You're getting you're getting perception blitz.
Yeah, it was like I was Gojo and I was trying to talk to Asta.
I was trying to talk to Asta.
Doing good, Antonio. Thanks for coming in. I'm here with Toxic. If you guys, he's been on stream before, so you guys probably remember him. Also, he's made a bunch of my thumbnails in the past, and also if you've been to the streams, you've seen a lot of his memes. He's the guy who sends me memes about Black Clover, some of the funny stuff. Um, but
Is
yeah,
Dante a virgin?
oh my god. But yeah,
I was
today,
cooking up with those.
yeah, he always cooks, and oh yeah, he's also made the latest member video that'll be dropping. So that yeah, he'll be a part of more stuff in the future too, and then someday I'll convince him to start his channel, and you guys start watching his videos too. But
I'm just saying, y'all. Like my video is gonna be crazy. We're gonna be talking about like how much would Vanessa.
oh my god. But yeah, so today we're gonna be reacting to a video. It'll probably only be one video today because of how long it is. But maybe if we get through it, we could like maybe find some Black Clover shorts or something and react to those. Because I know those are probably even the worst. But this is a video that it's actually a bit old. But when it came out, a lot of people sent it to me because they wanted me to react to it or debunk it or whatever. But it's a video from the Weeb Commander, and it's been him ranking all like Black Clover devils from weakest to strongest. And I saw it a while ago, and there's just a lot of incorrect statements in it. Like just
A
like
lot of incorrect statements. Oh no.
yeah. And so I think that's why everyone wanted me to react to it because it's just like for like it did like this is a 136K view video. So I think it'd be good to react to, but
Yeah.
we'll be respectful. I mean, it's a good like it's good editing. He does good commentating, but I just think some of
He does
these
actually enjoy Black Clover, y'all.
yeah,
He
yeah.
said before he loves that shit. So it's
But
so
and you know what? Actually, he does make a statement. I was just telling Toxic this. He makes a statement that makes him already smarter than half the Black Clover fandom. So we got. I can't wait for you to see that because it's gonna be so funny. Like I think you'll immediately know like what I'm talking about. But
oh Lord, I hope so.
yeah,
See
cool
what
cool
see what.
video you found yesterday. What'd you find, Ayub? Oh, Dead Mean Train. What's up, man?
Oh, what's up, Dead
Thanks for
Meme?
coming in.
Oh man, Dead Meme. I was having a joyride with bro earlier.
Yeah, that is toxic in here.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna give like maybe another minute, and we'll get into it. I
So the
remember
views
going
in
on
here.
the BC subreddit, there was somebody posted the panel and had Dante say that shit was garbage. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that was me. I'm
Oh,
pretty. Yeah, that was me. That shit was
oh
garbage.
yeah. He did also just release an Asta power scale where he put into like I think multi-continental or something. But Toxic and I will probably react to that too. That video was actually a lot better than this one we'll be reacting to, though. But
Y'all, I'm just saying, like if we watch that video in the future and I see like him talking about current Asta and bring up pre-time skip feats, like I'm gonna start crying. I'm telling you now, like I'm gonna start yelling.
Oh my god.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, but yeah. So I just want everybody to remember though, there's like no hate here. It's just trying to counter some misinformation because like it is a video that got 136K views, and so there's probably a lot of people that might have their opinions skewed. I mean, and it's not like this is like when it comes to interpretation, like there's literally like parts of this video where he mentions a battle that literally has never happened in the series. So this is stuff we need to address. But yeah, no hate. Like I think he, he's 180K subs, and yeah, so like no hate, but so I don't want people to hate that.
BC content is pretty starved, so this could really like make a lot of people be like, oh yeah, big YouTuber said this, so he's got to be
yeah.
right.
That's the issue. That's one of the things is that people have disagreed with me when it comes to like power scaling. They've linked me like this video specifically of why I'm wrong, and it's like, okay, if this video is picked up to the point where people are literally just believing it because it's just being said by a big YouTuber, maybe it's time to address it. That's probably happened like 3 or 4 times, and that's just what I've seen. So
maybe it's time to make Broku the big YouTuber
now. Yeah, hopefully that'd be dope. But yeah, let's just get into it. So Toxic, can you still see it?
I can still see it, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it up on stream. All right, stream. It should be on there for you, and hopefully the audio is fine. So let me know, stream, how it sounds, and I'm gonna be playing on 1.25 speed, and we will be skipping because there's a sponsorship early in the video, and so I just want to skip ahead to where he actually kind of starts talking about the topic because it's also a 33-minute video. We don't want to just watch all these irrelevant things.
What's that tab of one with Vanessa on there now?
Oh my god. But yeah, we'll just get into it now.
One of the first 100 people to use my code. There is always all introduced to Zogred. The growing threat of devils has become more and more persistent.
Huh?
This motherfucker talking fast.
Well, I put it on. You want to hear it on 2x speed?
Hell yeah.
Every arc we built closer and closer to the underworld being released on the overworld of Black Clover.
Okay, let's go back.
EOV your Gojo.
Oh shit! I realized now that I'm on this, I don't have chat, so I need to pull up something to let me see chat on my phone. So I'm gonna pause it real quick.
We built closer and closer to the underworld being released.
All right, I got chat on my phone now.
By the way, chat, I was ready for this. Let's play a game of Q&A. Question number 1. How many girls do you think Dante has had in his life before?
Oh my.
There's only one answer.
Let's get into the reaction.
Every arc we built closer and closer to the underworld being released on the overworld of Black Clover. And as the underworld was emptied, stronger levels of devils were released from deeper sections of the underworld.
Oh yeah, Toxic, let me know if you want me to pause so you can say something or something you want to address. And if I'm gonna say something, I'll just pause it myself. But
while some believe that this has come to a head with the ending of the Spade Kingdom arc, considering the fact that the 3 leaders of the underworld had been slain, we learned in our most recent and final arc of the Black Clover manga that there's still
you have something to say?
the three rulers of the underworld were slain. Like no.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Not going off too strong, but I'll let him
yeah.
put.
One more devil that needs to be slain, Astaroth, a devil that was previously a part of the 3 rulers of the underworld, but disappeared and was replaced. Astaroth.
Did it glitch for you too?
Yes, it was a
that
blitz.
was previously a part of the 3 rulers of the underworld, but disappeared and was replaced by Magicula. But is Astaroth truly the strongest devil? What are his abilities? What makes him the strongest devil? Is there a devil out?
I just wanted to say that there's like, I think probably at least 5 statements in the manga that Lucifero is the strongest devil, and there's like 3 or 4 statements in external sources that Lucifero is the strongest devil. And if you add in like anime stuff too, there's even narrator statements like. Why is there even a debate who's strong? Like, is like Astaroth the strongest devil? Because it's stated like, and even if we want to go like when like Lucius confirms that he is the strongest, like Lucius confirms Lucifero is the strongest. So like,
he was tapping, bro.
Yeah, Lucius he didn't want to hurt his feelings, so he was just agreeing with him.
for real.
All right. Do you have anything else
Like
to say?
Lucifer, you're my best friend, bro.
But yeah, like, that's what one of the things is that, like, he kind of doesn't really, like I said, there's like 5 statements that says Lucifer is the strongest. Even Lucifer, when he has half his power, he's like, I have the strongest in the world, which should refer to the underworld, which would mean that even like 50% Lucifer might be stronger than 100% Beelzebub or 100% Astaroth.
There's also like the blatant stuff too, like Morris saying that Lucifer is the ultimate devil.
Yeah, there's a lot of different statements. But,
mm-hmm.
And also, like, it's just stated that, you know, he's at the I guess, he's not at the top, he's at the bottom because it's inversed. And it's stated that as the lower you go, the stronger the devil is. So it's like, that's another, like, statement right there that would imply he's the strongest as he's at the bottom.
Oh, no, bro. Maybe Tabata was capping. What if he changed his mind?
Oh, God.
There right now that we could see become more powerful than Astaroth? And more importantly, who are all of the devils that came before Astaroth, and what were their abilities, and where do they fall into the grand scheme of power? Well, we're gonna start this video off in the way that we tend to start these videos off, at the beginning, but in this case, it's at the bottom of the list. I'm gonna give an honorary mention to the 4 devils that won't be making it onto this list right now, and those would be Nox's 4 medium-level devils: Gilmodio, Slatos, Plumed, and
okay, all right.
Moldio's a mid.
What are you cooking?
I think he's cooking for sure, I guess. Like, individually, they don't really got no feats.
Yeah.
But obviously, then you start getting into, like, oh, if they combo together, they make, like, a fucking supreme tier level spell, so
Yeah.
that's about it. But that's, like, a combination of them with the host, so I think this is pretty fair.
Yeah. I mean, they're, like, you could technically argue that it's possible that they are actually, like, stronger than Zagreed or whatever, because, like, it is the case that mid-ranked devils and higher, they absorb the mana around them. So I guess if you argue that if they've been with Noct for years and years, they could have absorbed enough mana, and you could argue that makes sense, for, like, them giving their power, like, to Noct makes, like, his devil union, like, insanely stronger. But I mean, that's like more of like an iceberg power scaling argument, like.
Yeah, it's a lot of headcanon.
Yeah, so yeah, at least he understands, like, the whole mid-rank devils should be weaker than, like, high-rank devils, because that's still, like, a thing that, like, I've seen people argue that the mid-rank devils in the Spades Saga we see are stronger than Zagreed, but yeah, let's just get into it.
Ranking devil that's controlled by Noct. And when Noct uses his devil union with Gilmodio, he's able to use an ability called Pack that gives Noct the ability to make close.
Also, I'm not going to make fun of him ever, like, misnaming characters, because I still do that all the time, because like when I read the manga, I get the name of what I think it is and ingrained into my head, and when the anime finally, like, says the name, it takes me so long to actually, like, get what the real name is. So I'm not gonna make fun of any, like, time he mispronounces any character, but
Of himself.
I will.
Slatos is also a mid-ranking devil, and when Noct uses devil union with Slatos, he gets an ability called Toughness, which gives Noct the ability to sustain pretty much any kind of damage or magic. Like when we saw Noct use this union to sustain massive amounts of gravity magic. Plumed gives Noct the ability called Agility, which does exactly what it sounds like. It makes Noct a bunch faster. And lastly, Wagner gives Noct the ability called Crow, which allows Noct to release a screeching cry that paralyzes his enemies temporarily. It also gives him the ability to fly. Since these are all mid-ranking devils and in servitude to Noct, there's no way they were going to make this top 10 list, but I figured we should mention them anyways. However, coming in at number 10 is
I'm just saying. Hold up, pause. I'm just saying. He said they shouldn't be top 10, but brings up them being able to withstand, like, Dante's gravity. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's a little contradictory, but
I don't know. Maybe Lucifer isn't top 10 after all, buddy. You never know.
Zagreed. Zagreed is an incredibly easy number 10 for me, considering the fact that he's the only high-ranking devil on this list. The rest of
he's
all
cooking,
bro.
devils. Zagreed is the true antagonist of the Elfar. He was the mastermind behind the creation of Leek's 5 Clover Grimoire. Essentially, to remind all of you who haven't watched Black Clover in a while, Zagreed set up a trap that would keep Lemillion Clover Silver, the first Wizard King, away for a little while, as Leek was getting married to the first Wizard King's sister. During this wedding, Zagreed attacks the wedding with an imitation of the first Wizard King's light magic. Leek, assuming that he's being betrayed by one of his closest friends, has his grimoire turned into a 5 Clover Grimoire. And it's at this point that Zagreed tries to take take over Leek's body. However, the first Wizard King stops this from happening, and Sekirei is able to seal away Zogred for 500 years. 500 years later, Patoli is reincarnated into William Von Jiss's body, and at the same time, Zogred is released from his eternal prison. Now, Patoli had been going under the moniker of Leeks, but he wasn't actually Leeks. Patoli then has a bunch of elves reincarnate and try to destroy humanity because they believe that the humans destroyed the elves, and Zogred tries to take over Patoli's body. But Zogred finds himself in combat against Asa, Yuno, and Yami, and by the end of the battle finds himself bisected by Yami's Dark Cloak Dimension Slash, after which Asta destroys Zogred's heart with the Black Divider. The fact that Zogred was able to be killed by a pre-time skip Asta, Yuno, and Yami really speaks to his weakness. I mean, we're talking—
Oh, he's cooking, bro. He's cooking. Dude, that's the thing I was telling you about that he actually cooks on, bro.
I don't know, man. Zogred's too smart to die.
Bro, he's too smart to die, bro. Nah, but dude, this is, like, so funny, though, because, like, I've seen, like, people, like, shit on his opinions, Weeb Commander, but, like, so much of the Black Clover community still doesn't understand that Zagreed is weaker than Lilith and Namal or, like, other supreme ranked devils. Like, it's, bro, like, so obvious,
I don't know if I don't know if this was true, because, like, I wasn't in the community at the time, but I heard, like, when the twins came out, people were trying to argue Zagreed was above them, bro. I heard that shit.
Yeah, I legit had to make a video, because, like, it was the majority of the Black Clover fandom thought that Zagreed could beat both Lilith and Namal at the same time.
That's fucking...
Yeah.
Jesus.
Even though it's just they're objectively a higher rank, and that's how, like, ranks, like, work in, like, the underworld. And, like, just go by, like, feats and scaling, too. Like, if, like, Asta needs Devil Union to beat them, but only had, like, a way weaker Black Divider to beat Zagreed. Like, it's crazy. Somebody was saying Patoli. So...
so would you say Asta only needs, like, a, normal Demon Dweller to, like, beat Deku, though?
I think that Asta needs just, like, a flick. But, yeah.
Alright, what was the comment you're reading?
Oh, somebody said Patoli, and, like, because that actually is, like, apparently, like, his official name by, like, Japanese or whatever. It's just the English, like, is translated to Patri. It's just because, like, the L and the R, like, they're, like, interchangeable between, like, Japan. So, like, a lot of names that involve R and L's can be spelled differently depending on the translation. But, yeah, Patoli or Patri are, like, they're, like, the same name, essentially. But... Bonk, Black Clover fandom, don't be reading. We still have people who think Lucid Features is the Time Devil. Bro, and that's because of one of my videos, partially. Because one of, like, the, when that chapter came out, and, like, the fanlations made it seem like that it was saying that Lucid Features was the Time Devil. So people will watch, like, the videos of the fanlations of Lucid Features as a reveal, and they think that he's the Time Devil, even though it was just, like, fanlations didn't translate it properly.
Oh, boy.
You know.
Nah, maybe he is Time Devil, bro. Asta just lied to him.
Damn.
About Asta without a perfected Devil Union. We're talking about Yuno before he was a Saint stage class mage. And even Yami has gotten substantially stronger after the time skip. But this doesn't mean that Zogred himself was necessarily weak. I mean, he did, after all, have an incredibly broken ability called Kotodama magic, which allowed him to magically alter his surroundings using speech. Essentially, Zogred could create either physical or magical items just by speaking. And since he could create magical items, he could imitate other people's magic.
Huh?
Yo, who said that?
What'd you say?
I said cover her in oil.
Oh my god.
Wizard King's light magic. On top of that, Zogred was shown wielding a trident that could dismantle anything it touched and warp the space around it. On top of that, after obtaining a 5-leaf grimoire, he was able to summon monsters from the underworld and absorb magic. And he's one of the few people we've seen use reincarnation magic in Black Clover, being able to pull souls out of the afterlife and place them in new bodies. And he did this on a massive scale, bringing back innumerable elves. But the rest of this list is kind of insane, so he's going to sit there at number 10. Coming in at number 9 could honestly be number 8, but number 8 could also be number 9. Because at number 9 and number 8, we have Nakama and Lilith. You see, it's kind of hard to talk about these two not in conjunction. Nakama and Lilith are two highest ranking devils that reside in the first level of the underworld. And while conventional knowledge would tell you that they're exactly the same in terms of their power, in their battle against Noct, we saw some things that would point at Nakama as being the weaker of the two. You see, in the Dark Triad arc, Noct found himself in battle against Nakama and Lilith. And in the opening stages of this battle, Noct was actually able to slice Nakama, but not Lilith. The fact that Nakama sustained damage against Noct when he...
Bro. When did he slice Nama and Lilith?
Like in this one Twitter thread, I saw it. Like...
Bro, what? I'm gonna rewind that.
Noct was actually able to slice Nakama, but not Lilith. The fact that Nakama...
Wait.
Is he talking about when Asta sliced...
Bro, I think
no way.
I think he might be thinking that... I think he got him confused with Asta. Like, bro, Noct was, like, he didn't do anything to them. Like it was like a runaway game of tag, and then he did double Devil Union, and
They just shit on him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he out. Huh.
Same damage against Nox when he wasn't truly going all out kind of points to Nahama being weaker than Lil. But quite honestly, this could have just been Nahama playing with his food. But it's really the only way we have to differentiate these two.
I mean, that is true. Like, he says that more as a theory that like the Devils might have been like playing around, but it's just like blatantly confirmed by Nox that the Devils were playing around, and it's like further shown because like they have like once they're going like serious, they have their fire and ice like auras and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also like start like melting and burning faster and shit.
Yeah.
Not melting, freezing faster as well.
Yeah.
In terms of power. So while it might seem thin, we're going to put Nahama at number 9. And the gap between number 10 and number 9 is massive because Nahama is no joke. You see,
Bro, he is cooking though. Like, I'm
He's
so
cooking,
I'm
yeah.
so glad he's admitting that they're just way stronger than Zagrid. Like, bro.
I
That's
don't
a
know, man.
W.
Zagrid fought everybody. They lost to just Asta, man.
Yeah, dude. Zagrid fought the Wizard King, bro. And it's not like Asta fought a stronger ancient demon than that Wizard King, but anyways.
Cat, bro. That demon's only like a like base select level.
Nahama has demon fire magic. And this isn't just your standard fireballs. No, Nahama's fire magic is able to burn everything. It can burn shadows, light, or even invisible concepts like gravity. Yeah, that's right. Nahama's fire magic is quite literally conceptual. On top of that, Nahama is able to turn his...
Wait.
It's conceptual, bro. It burns concepts. It's like fucking universal.
That's right. Nahama's fire magic is quite literally visible concepts like gravity. Yeah.
Wait.
What the fuck?
When did it burn gravity? Or am I
gotta look this shit up, bro.
I don't think it actually ever went against gravity.
It never went up against gravity, brother.
Because like, and I mean, unless if you argue that or Dante's presence was active, but I mean,
I gotta find the statement, bro.
I mean,
I can't lie.
technically, any like, a lot of characters in Black Clover has resisted gravity, so it wouldn't be like that crazy.
Yeah.
Sleeping Danger says Demon Lick can solo Lucifero. How the F is gravity even burnable? I mean, I don't know. It's just like, magic.
I mean, like it's gravity, bro. Like, no. Just don't ask, bro. Trust us.
Don't ask, bro. Gravity is burnable because of magic, bro.
Yo, bro, I just
Damn,
found
the
a statement.
lost
Not
chapters. He's reading lost scriptures. What were you gonna say?
Bro, I just found this statement. He was right. It says like it could burn like infinity. It could burn Hakai. Like it was crazy, dog.
Oh shit! It can burn hollow purple.
It can burn hollow purple.
Dude, it
yeah,
says
bro.
that.
Yeah, bro. Maybe he was cooking.
Cooking.
We weren't familiar with his game.
Yeah, but no, he is right though. Like it does burn invisible concepts, but it's just I was a little I was a little surprised. I'm like, wait, because I did want to see Dante like fight these devils. Like I remember when those chapters were coming out, I was like, that would be actually pretty cool to see, like 100%. Because I thought that was gonna happen. I thought that like he was gonna beat Jack, and with Nocta like running away, it would be something crazy like that. But
Yeah.
all right,
Then Morris came in and fumbled.
Morris, don't even get me started, bro.
Right, Nahama's fire magic is quite literally conceptual. On top of that, Nahama is able to turn its body into fire, which allows it to evade physical attacks. On top of that, any fire created by Nahama is kind of an extension of its own body. That is to say that Nahama can merge with its own fire and evade attacks if it needs to. And this flame magic is so complete in its absolution of burning everything that it was able to destroy Nox Unite Mode Equus, which is his toughness unite. Mind you, Unite Mode Equus was strong enough to stand up against the gravity magic of Dante. But the true scary thing about Nahama is that it comes in a tandem with the
50%
next entry
Dante?
on our list.
I said I was like, yeah, 50% Dante.
Yeah, like I actually does like Dante does get up to his 80%, but like it did start like he just started like 50%. So like base knock like doesn't even like he needs the Devil Union to resist it. But yeah, it doesn't go against 100% Dante or anything. So it's like not really that impressive because it's already stated that the base twins dwarf the power of the 80% triad, but Somebody said they need to see me debate Asta versus Gojo. Well, actually, I'm going to be talking with Clothespins at some point. I need to message him, and we're going to do our discussion of Asta versus Gojo. That'll be fun. But
Number 8, Lilith. You see, Lilith is supposed to act as Nakama's counterpart, a foil, if you will. Because when Nakama uses demon fire magic, Lilith uses demon ice magic. And just like with Nakama's demon fire magic, this ice is able to freeze everything, light, shadows, and invisible concepts. And just like with Nakama's fire magic, Lilith is able to merge its body with its own ice to avoid attacks, or even turn its body into ice to avoid attacks, which doesn't really work as well as flame. A little fun fact about Nakama and Lilith is that they're both based off female demons from Jewish mysticism, specifically from the Zohar, which was actually a big inspiration for the Kabbalah. But the true strength of either Nakama or Lilith comes from their fusion. See, after Nakama is cleaved into by Noct, Lilith fuses their bodies together.
bro, he just said that they were cleaved into by Noct.
What the fuck, man? Bro, I think he was.
I think he might just be getting names confused, to be honest, because like I've gotten simple things confused too. Like when one of my JJK videos I made, like I think it was maybe a couple months ago now, I mistakenly said that Megumi and or not Megumi, Maki and Naoya were brother and sister and not cousins. So it's probably just like one of those things where it's like Noct was there, but it was Asta that did it. It's just one of those like slip of the tongue things.
Nah, I think Noct did it. We just didn't see it, bro.
Oh my god.
Maybe he was
Upon being
cooking. Like
fused,
maybe he just
everything
saw
about them
something we
gets
didn't.
Whoa.
substantially stronger. Their magical output, their speed, their strength, their durability, they're even able to use both their demon fire and ice magic simultaneously. I'm sorry, it wasn't Noct who cleaved Nakama in half, it was Asta. And it took Noct and Asta working together to kill this fused devil. Essentially, Noct was able to surprise the fused devil and hold it long enough for Asta to catch up with it and cleave it in two. However, even after Asta had killed this fused devil, their magic remained around the castle, implying that their magical attribute was so strong that even after their death, the magic would remain. I mean, they were quite literally able to create a massive freezing sun that they threw at Asta. And when Asta sent it back at them, they just merged with it because they can merge with their own magic. For our next entry on the list, we got another woman, Megicula. See, Megicula, like Lilith and Nakama, is a high...
What the
fuck? You got anything to say about it?
Bro. Ain't no way.
Yeah, I mean, if we...
Megicula, what the fuck, man?
If we go by, like, lore, then this shouldn't be the case because Adramelech is the next devil up from Lilith and Nama. And Megicula is technically, even though she is like a replacement, she should be way stronger than Adramelech. There is like basically one argument of Adramelech being stronger than her. And that is like...
Adramelech's shadow on the tree means he'd have a nightmare magic, so he'd give Megicula a nightmare.
Yeah. Like there's one argument. And that's like if you say that, if you take Lucifero's statement that he wanted Adramelech to fight Yuno and Mereoleona so he could kill Asta instead, then you could argue that technically, okay, that is an argument that Adramelech is above Megicula, at least 1/3. But considering how big the gaps are, and like other feats in scaling, like Adramelech is basically featless until the next arc, but...
Yeah, and even he gets scared shitless by like base, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dang.
Just.
Well,
oh man, Megicula this low.
As one of the current leaders of the underworld, it wasn't always that way, and this is actually why she is where she is on this list. See, for thousands of years, the leader of the underworld were Lucifero, Beelzebub, and Astaroth. However, after Astaroth's disappearance, Megicula filled in. But this does not mean that Megicula is anything to scoff at. Being contracted by Vanica, Megicula is a problem. In fact, the entirety of the living world's curse magic, you know, the magic that Gordon and Charlotte use, is based off of Megicula's curse warding magic. And while curse warding magic makes it sound like Megicula's magic specifies in keeping curses away, it is essentially curse magic. It allows the user, aka Megicula, to create powerful curses to either put on themselves or others. And curse magic is one of the most versatile magics in the entirety of Black Clover, as curses can either be beneficial or incredibly useful. Curses can either deteriorate somebody's body or continually reincarnate them. It can weaken enemy spells or give somebody high-speed regeneration. And with the power of this curse warding technique, Megicula was able to put lethal curses on both Princess Lolopeshka and Asier Silva, one of which is considered a Saint Stage Mage in Princess Lolopeshka, and the other in Asier Silva, who's considered the...
Dude, he just called Lolopeshka a Saint Stage Mage, and like the whole entire like plot of that was that she couldn't go Saint Stage.
Bro, read the fucking translations only. That's crazy.
Bro, I mean, I wish Lolopechka could go Saint stage. Like, that is some of Tabata's, like, you know, what was he cooking moments, is that, like, you got, like, he literally builds up the Heart Queen, like, from when we first, like, are introduced to her, like, 100 chapters before this, where, like, she can solo the Black Bulls and the Golden Dawn, and the Golden Dawn, depending on interpretation of the translation. And she can do country-sized mana zones, true magic, has the water spirit, but she cannot do a single offensive spell. And that is the justification for her not being Saint stage. So I can't even be mad at him for this because, like, bro, Tabata is the one who wasn't cooking here. You good, bro?
Is that my bay? Yeah, my bay. I see it.
Oh my god. Oh, and people are saying he's talking fast. He is a fast talker, but I also have it on 1.25 speed. But if we get a bunch of people saying that it's too fast for you guys to understand, I'll just reduce it back to normal. But I'm just putting it at 1.25 for the sake of brevity. But yeah, just let me know if you guys think it's too quick.
Strongest female magical knight of her time. These curses also serve another purpose. See, after Magicula forms a contract with Vanica, Magicula wants to find out how powerful she is, so she seeks out Asier Silva. And even though Asier Silva does fatally wound Vanica, Magicula is able to place a curse on Asier Silva. And after Asier Silva succumbs to this curse, Magicula is in control of Asier Silva's soul, meaning that Magicula or Vanica really can now use steal magic. And this is the true power of curse warding magic. Anybody cursed by Magicula's curse warding magic, once they die, their soul becomes embodied by Magicula, and Magicula receives their magic. And Asier Silva's steal magic was one of the most powerful magics on Earth. On top of this, since Magicula is in Vanica's body, Magicula can use Vanica's blood magic, which allows Magicula to generate and manipulate blood. If it wasn't for Luck's newly found Lightning Fiend mode, and Gaja, who was an arcane stage mage, being revived to help in the battle against Magicula, and then the two of them working together to destroy Magicula's body, that the opening probably wouldn't have been...
I gotta pause it 'cause I got a super chat. But after that, if you have something to say. So Justin Isla, thanks for the $5 super chat, appreciate that. What's good, Broku? Have you seen Six's video discussing your Naruto Black Clover video? So no, I haven't watched it. I was actually going to, but then a bunch of people sent me some clips of it, and the clips were so bad, it was just gonna be a waste of time for me to watch it because he completely strawmanned my points. And so yeah, I don't really care for watching it now. It's just gonna be a waste of time to watch a 45-minute reaction of a video that I edited myself. So most of the fucking video is just stuff I edited to see points where I'm strawman. It's just kind of pointless. But were you about to say something about the video, Toxic?
About Gaja being arcane stage.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Is that like a few seconds ago?
To help in the battle against Magicula, and then the two of them Fiend mode, and Gaja, who was an arcane stage mage, being revived to help in the battle against Magicula.
Revived?
Okay, like, I guess the people, that is a very common, like, fandom thing, is they thought that Gaja was, like, dead and revived by Valhalla. So, like, that's understandable. But, like, he's not even, like, Saint stage, so there's nothing to be confused here. He's not arcane nor Saint. He's just stage 0. Like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Well, I don't know, man. He said he was top stage, so, you know, I think that kind of makes him arcane, because that's a top stage, bro.
Yeah, I mean...
Also, Clinged in chat? Yeah, Clinged. That is me. It's your boy Toxic, bro.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, Gaja? Like, Lolopechka being Saint stage, even though... She has the potential to be, but she isn't because she can't do Spirit Dive or get to Saint stage with her Spirit because she doesn't know attack spells. And then Gaja is never, like, stated to be arcane. The only, like, thing you could argue that's anything similar is there's a lot of evidence that ultimate magic lets you kill devils, and, like, he thought he could kill Magicula with his ultimate magic, but like it's still not Saint or Arcane. But
I disagree, bro. I think that is arcane. That's about as far.
Oh my god.
And then the two of them working together to destroy Magicula's body, that the opening probably wouldn't have been made for Noelle to destroy Magicula's heart. In fact, Noelle, who had already reached Saint stage level magician at this point, went to destroy Magicula's heart while it was just a heart with no body. And even while Magicula was just a heart, her decaying world curse spell was able to block Noelle's spear. Magicula was then able to reform under the pressure of all of these combatants and start to fire blood spikes at Noelle using Vanica's because blood magic. Without Nozel, Silva sweeping in and creating a bunch of shields to protect
My
Nozel
go,
so she could get another
go,
back and
go.
stabbing
Better than
Magicula in the heart.
Fraud
Magicula most
Goleon.
likely would have
You want to give your little speech on Nozel?
Nozel, you know, I was always a day one believer that Nozel was the GOAT. Whenever I saw Fuegoleon, or should I say Fraud Goleon, get beat up by an NPC, I knew he was not it. I knew he was a bum. I knew since day one he wasn't going to be no burning fire. He was going to be an ember. That's not my GOAT. My GOAT is Nozel Silva.
Yeah.
Speech done.
Yeah. Though, like, I'll say one thing. I want to say this before I got talk about Fuegoleon Nozel. He is, like, kind of cooking with how, like, powerful and useful Curse Magic is. I think Curse Magic is a kind of like a underrated magic type within the fandom. Like, not a lot of people talk about it. Like, you can do so much crazy shit with it. But
Nah, bro, my somebody in chat just said, nah, he was speed reading the wiki, not the manga.
I'm not gonna say that. I don't think he's only read the wiki. I think he definitely reads the manga. But so when it comes to Fuegoleon and Nozel, I used to be the biggest Fuegoleon fan. Now I'm definitely Team Nozel.
Wait, hold on. Dead Meme Train says not toxic with the rare arrow. Bro, you type in it, bro. Leave me alone.
Oh my god. But yeah, like, dude, like, we got, like, and Tabata's like teasing, like, you have Nozel losing to Paladin Ossier, and then he shows Fuegoleon fighting and struggling against angels, not even paladins. Like, what? Oh, dude, somebody was saying that the face of Weeb Commanders, like, when I paused it, it looks funny as hell. Like, that's like a meme right there. That, like, somebody screenshot that.
I screenshotted it.
Alright. Yeah, Frog Goleon, like, Frog, bro, it's Frog Goleon. Like, bro said there's no problem with being weak.
Hold up.
It's staying weak.
You said Fuegoleon's a fraud, right? We both said he's a fraud.
Yeah.
What you thinking about what do you think about Fuegoleon versus All Might?
Oh, Fuegoleon still absolutely slaps him, but
what diff, bro? What diff?
Zero diff.
You think Fuegoleon could like do the thug shaker and just kill All Might?
Oh my god.
Nah, Red fucking chat saying Kaiser could never, bro. I'm just saying Kaiser got dropped by like in one page. There's a difference between L's and then there's Kaiser.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna make him an emoji in my Discord. This Weeb Commander is a handsome man. I'm just saying that, like,
Weeb Commander is a handsome man.
Yeah, he is a handsome man. It's just this is just pause on a funny moment. Like, I'm not gonna turn him to an emoji for Discord, bro. All right, let's get into it.
Fully reincarnated and probably killed all the mages there. It took 2 arcane stage mages, Nozel and a saint stage mage, to kill Magicula. And that's if you ignore the contributions of both Charlotte and Braille, who are also both arcane stage level mages. So while obvious.
Okay, so like, Rill and Charlotte arcane. I think that you could argue that it's possible Charlotte's arcane because of the forbidden magic curse, but it is never stated that she's arcane. And as for Rill, like, never stated to be arcane. Keanu, yeah, Discord in the description if you want to join. But
in a French guidebook, they said he was, bro. Trust.
In a French guidebook, bro. I need to find this French guidebook, man. But no, yeah.
You know the same guidebook. They also said like Zagreus actually scales to Lucifero.
Oh my god.
It's depressed, bro.
Oh yeah, because Zagreus was in the human world for 500 years, so he just ate mana for 500 years and became stronger. Yeah, I was gonna say something else. I can't remember now. Oh, I've revealed my face many times before Goku versus Naruto. I don't even know which video is on the channel, but there's multiple.
It was during the. And I can tell you the video it was. It was what if Broku was in Dragon Ball?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, those are. I don't look like that at all anymore, though. So you can look at my face reveal from like 5 years ago.
Yeah, there's another one. There's also one where he did a face reveal where what if Majin Vegeta killed Buu? It's a lot more accurate because it's like 2019, 2020.
Yeah, I still. Those aren't going to be very accurate still, but yeah, I guess you could watch those. I'll probably do some sort of like a. I do want to do like an iceberg crazy like Black Clover theory where I get like a whiteboard and I'm like writing on it like I'm pretending to be crazy so I'd actually be in it, but I need to figure out like what type of a crazy video to do. Yo, Rapid Cougar with more gifted memberships, bro. Bro, how many memberships have you gifted? Appreciate that. We got
I'm just
Dwayne,
saying, bro.
Lord Scarfy, Kartik, Everything is Fine, and Gourmet Sandeater now members. Go watch the new member videos, guys.
Bro, I'm just saying, when Broku like does that clip of himself riding on the board, I'm gonna speed it up by like 10 times speed and make that a fucking meme.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, I just need to figure out which theory I want to do that with, but that'll happen.
Megicula was a
Why Vanessa's OnlyFans is more than you think.
Oh my god.
The underworld, she is nothing to be scoffed at. But she's not number 6, Beelzebub. Beelzebub, just like Megicula, is the highest ranking devil and a leader of the underworld.
Bro, did he just say Beelzebub?
Yes, he said Beelzebub.
Bro, that means he got a Beelzebub above a Dramalik? And Lucifugis? Bro, like, literally the king of hell. Like, and he's a legit ruler. Like, he didn't get usurped like Astaroth. I'm a little confused. Let's see his justification.
And he
when I start using Devil Heart Zenon scaling.
Huh?
I said me if he starts using Devil Heart Zenon scaler.
As Xenon is arguably the most interesting of the Socrates family, we'll do a quick touch on how Xenon and Beelzebub met. Essentially, Xenon was bullied as a child because of his unusual bone magic. However, he had one friend by the name of Alan, and both Xenon and Alan were competing to see who could become
Hey, that guy looks familiar, guys.
However, one day Alan and Xenon come across a devil, and Alan has to sacrifice himself for Xenon to be able to kill the devil. And in order to kill said devil, Xenon has to pierce Alan's chest with all of his bones. This flies Xenon into a depressive state where he reaches out to Beelzebub and offers a contract between the two. Beelzebub's actually a relatively interesting entry to this whole Dark Triad devil ranking thing, because during the Dark Triad arc, when Yuno comes across Xenon, he pierces Xenon's heart with his arrow, specifically with an arrow from his spirit of Euros. Having his heart pierced and almost destroyed makes Xenon make a new contract with Beelzebub.
He didn't pierce his heart, he pierced his throat area.
Yeah, it wasn't his heart.
He literally tells if you pierce my heart, maybe you would beat me.
That was like that was a big plot point, but he's probably just getting confused with like
it
should have been his
I don't blame
heart,
him.
but yeah.
Stating that Beelzebub can have his body and soul as long as he gets a devil's heart. And upon agreeing on the second contract, Xenon essentially becomes a devil. However, there's a common misconception about this. See, people believe that the devil's heart that was given to Xenon was Beelzebub's, and therefore upon Xenon's death that Beelzebub also died. But this isn't the case. Well, obviously, yes, Xenon did have a contract with Beelzebub and therefore was using his power against Yuno in the beginning half of this battle. After receiving a devil's heart, Xenon became kind of
bro,
and while technically Xenon is still
Somebody in chat said Fuegoldian's an arcane stage fraud.
Oh, dude, that's a W. That's a big W. That's a huge... Let's get a W in the chat, everybody.
Keanu Morgan said Beelzebub is feetless. Oh, boy.
I mean, you can still get, like, scaling from him, though.
Beelzebub through their contract. In fact, he's still using 100% of Beelzebub's power. He sees an additional power-up with the addition of a devil's heart. And this is why we technically never see Beelzebub incarnate like we see Megicula. But regardless of the caveats here, it did take...
Well, like, okay, here's, like, this is a huge misconception. I don't blame him for not getting it, but just because the Dark Triad are using 100% devil power does not mean they're as strong as their devil. As proven by the fact that Megicula with 1/3 of her power is stronger than 100% Vanica. Or Lucifero with like less than 1/4 of his power is stronger than 100% Dante. So like just because it's Zenon with 100% Beelzebub's power and a devil heart, and it's never even stated or even necessarily implied that that devil heart is Beelzebub's. Like why couldn't he create one or just take one from a different devil that makes him into a devil? I don't think it has to be Beelzebub's heart, but.
And it implies that their contract would still keep on going. Like, how would it go if Beelzebub's fucking dead? Doesn't have a heart.
Yeah. Like, yeah. That Beelzebub would...
What if he gave him Zagre's heart?
Oh, dude. If he gave him Zagre's heart, would have been dead, and then Zenon could have just beaten Lucifero. He could have just told him to die, bro.
Facts, bro. He could have just told him, like, shoot yourself. It's like, no.
Yeah, dude. That's the funniest thing. I need to mention this again because it's one of my favorite things. Everybody says Zagre's so strong because he can just tell people to die, even though in the manga and anime, he tells people to die and it doesn't work because he's not strong enough. Like,
well, what if he was strong enough, man?
Yeah. And by the way, I'm not saying that Weeb Commander said this, but no, yeah, Moodnade. No hate for Weeb Commander. I just disagree with like the scaling and stuff, but yeah, no hate at all. Like, I'm sure, like, his... I mean, like I said in the beginning of the video, I think his videos, they're, like, well-edited, and he's good at commentating it. I just disagree with, like, the information in the video is all.
Let's see, this kid said, y'all finna be flabbergasted when Fagolion gets his spirit dive. Yeah, I'm gonna get flabbergasted when he loses to an angel still.
Bro. He, like... yeah, even if he gets spirit dive, he has no excuses of struggling against angels, bro. You know who else is struggling against angels but isn't complaining about it? Soul. Soul. Literally negated a spell of an angel, bro.
Yo. Red Cloak in chat said, I don't know what's worse. Dante Winker saying he's immortal so he can't die. Or Zag Red Muncher saying the strongest devil in Black Clover.
Oh, dude. We need to, like, make one of those memes. You know, like, it's like the Giga Chad versus that, like, rat, like, white boy, like...
yeah.
Like, but instead, it's just two of those rat white boys arguing against each other. of that statement that Red Cloak just said. Oh my god. Yeah, you're right, Dead Meme Train. Even Yami says he can't just tell people to die because he's not doing it. And then when he does, it doesn't do anything. Like, anyways, let's get back.
Hey, awakening to his second grimoire to even come close to defeating Beelzebub. In fact, without Funeral and Longris there using their spatial magic both offensively and defensively against Beelzebub's spatial magic, more likely than not wouldn't have got the opening to even come close to Xenon or Beelzebub. In fact, without awakening to star magic halfway through this battle, there was really no chance. And even after awakening to star magic, it was a little bit of BS being sprinkled over the top there to allow to defeat Xenon. See, Xenon as a host had bone magic, a magic that allowed him to create and manipulate a myriad of bones. He could use it to make whips or defensive meshes. And even if these bones are destroyed, they regenerate almost immediately with the help of the devil. However, Beelzebub's power is spatial magic. And the way that Beelzebub uses his spatial magic isn't the way that Longris or Finral use spatial magic. Essentially, Beelzebub can create mana zones, but massive ones. Cubes of spatial magic where anybody within them outside of himself obviously's mana.
Oh, they're like constant mana zones.
I don't think it's ever stated that they're actually mana zones.
You could say they're similar in
but they are similar. Yeah. Reactive Black Clover memes. Oh, that would actually be a funny stream to do at some point. That's a good idea. But yeah, I don't think that these are necessarily mana zones, but it is similar. But like technically mana zone is absorbing nature's mana and making like a zone. It seems like he's more so just manipulating space in a sense that makes it similar, but in theory if he used mana zone with his devil power and his absolute space, it would be even better, but this is more of a nitpick anyways.
Yeah.
Is negated. And the only way to counteract these mana zones is to know mana zone yourself, basically. Except even knowing mana
okay.
zone isn't really enough. You not only have to know mana zone, you also have to be more loved by mana than Beelzebub. Or you have to be a spatial mage who's also mastered mana zone. And the thing about Beelzebub is he's not gone. Because it was Xenon who died and not
so yeah, like at first I was gonna say like no, it's not just you need the mana zone, like but he did say, yeah, you need mana zone and spatial magic. Or you need to be led by mana, or your magic just needs to be stronger than Xenon. So, but
Beelzebub who reincarnated
at least he cooked. I said at least he cooked.
He cooked. Weeb Commander's cooking again.
Body and therefore Beelzebub who died. Now I'm not gonna say who Beelzebub is now currently residing in because that's a spoiler for those of you who haven't read the most couple recent chapters of Black Clover. But it's not good. Up next after Beelzebub, we have the final boss of the Spade Kingdom arc.
Alright, bro, wait. Dude, he's putting Lucifero above a Dramalek? Or weak or below, like weaker?
No, you're lying. No way.
And Lucifugis?
No, you're lying. No, there's no way. You're lying.
Bro, okay, let's go. Like, okay, let's see what he
Black
says.
Clover, but it's not good. Up next after Beelzebub, we have the final boss of the Spade Kingdom arc, Lucifero. Yes, I'm aware. I just put Lucifero at number 5.
Bro, what the fuck? We were just talking, bro. Like,
my
5,
God.
or it's like 3 or 4 statements that just blatantly say he's the strongest devil. And then you got, like you said, like the ultimate devil, external sources saying he's the strongest devil, the lore saying that the lower the devil, the stronger the devil, and he's the lowest devil. Bro, what is going on? We just said he was cooking. He started cooking, but then he forgot the seasoning. But
nah, he put that shit in the microwave, bro.
Bro, honestly, like if he made, because this is a 6-month-old video, you could possibly argue that Dramalek is stronger now because he was around for 15 months, but I don't think that, and he like absorbed mana for 15 months, but I don't think that he'll mention that as his reasoning. But let's see why he thinks Lucifero is only number 5, even though he's the king of devils.
I'm pretty wild, and I also have a couple of Hail Marys for deeper on in the Black Clover universe, so stick with me here. Lucifero is the third and final leader of the Underworld, and he made a contract with Dante Socrates, as well as Morris.
Hold on, yo,
Lucifero has been
Broku.
trying to manifest.
Yo.
I got something to show you in the stream, y'all. What y'all think of this? What y'all think of this? I sent it in Broku's DMs. What y'all think of this?
Oh, I need to pull up another thing. I need to pull up my Discord over here. Hold up, guys. I gotta pull. Oh my god. Alright.
Y'all about to see some heat.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Alright. Let me see if I can get this up here, because that's on a different tab. Bro! Dude, it's Dante stands versus Zagreus stands, bro.
Yo, can y'all see this? Can y'all see this?
It's on there, bro. Did you drop another one? Or? Oh,
no, I wanted to see if they could see.
Yeah, they can all see that, bro. Bro, that's amazing, bro. Oh my god, dude.
Fucking small brain.
Oh my god. Alright, let's get into it.
Let's see what's happening
Manifest in the living world for a long time. Invest with me here. Lucifero is the third and final leader of the Underworld, and he made a contract with Dante Socrates, as well as Morris Lieberdert. Lucifero has been trying to manifest in the living world for a long time. In fact, when Lucifero found out that Libe had been sent to the living world, he tried to take over Libe's body. However, Asta's mother Rakita was able to drive Lucifero out of Libe's body. Lucifero may not have been the strongest of the three leaders of the Underworld in the Underworld, but he made a couple of strategic plays in the living world that definitely made him the strongest. See, Lucifero was contracted to both Dante and Morris, which is important because even though Dante is defeated by Yami and Asta before the Spade Kingdom arc even happens, he's healed during the time that everybody else used to prepare, but once again during the Spade Kingdom arc, he's defeated. But this time by Magna, who used a soul chain on him. Essentially, Magna took 6 months to create a runic spell that connects his soul to somebody else's. And after their souls are connected, it takes the entirety of the power of the two people and equalizes it between them. The way that it's demonstrated, if Dante's power is 1,000 and Magna's is 2, both of them get 501. And since their magical powers are the same at that point, it turns into a slugfest. Quite literally a bare knuckle boxing match, which Magna wins. Now you can say that this feat doesn't speak to Dante.
Everybody's saying, what did he just say? Did I miss something? Everybody's saying, what? I'm so good. What did I miss? What did he say? That's so crazy. Did you get it? Maybe I just missed it.
He just said normal shit.
Or Lucifero.
Yeah, somebody in the chat say what he said.
I mean, he got defeated by one of the weaker members of the Black Bulls. But remember that Magna took 6 months to create this spell. And Magna is quite literally the grittiest dude in the show. And while technically Magna does win this soul chain boxing match, Dante and Lucifero are still alive after.
Okay, like, I understand he's explaining, like, Dante, but, like, this has nothing to do with Lucifero. As I said, Lucifero, with a quarter of his power, has feats that just, you can argue, are over 100 times greater than 100% Dante. If you go with, like, the Megicula scaling and shit. Like, even if you just don't even agree with, or you just throw that out, he's still many times stronger with a quarter of his power. So I don't know why.
Oh, no. Here's what he said. What he said was Lucifero may not be the strongest in the Underworld, but
yeah. So like I didn't pause it there because like he already is making him number 5. So like he's just reiterating what he said. But yeah, like there's all these statements that say he is the strongest by feats in the Spade Saga. Is the strongest. Like. I don't know why. Like, the weakest of the 3 kings? Like, what? Wait. Didn't he just put... He just said he's the weakest of the 3 kings, but he had Beelzebub weaker than Lucifero. So why is Beelzebub...
And Megicula, bro. And Megicula.
Bro. Yeah. And Megicula is the new king. Like, or queen, if you want to go like that, but... Okay, I see what you guys mean. No, yeah, I just kind of took that as, okay, he's already saying that he's not the strongest, but yeah, like, if you do analyze that even more, it doesn't make sense, because these other kings that he said he's, yeah, okay, that's, yeah.
However, Jack the Ripper decides to finish off win this soul chain boxing match. Dante and Lucifero are still alive after. However, Jack the Ripper decides to finish off Dante, so Magna doesn't know that he didn't actually win. The true strength of Lucifero comes from his bind with Morris. See, Morris not only manifests 100% of Lucifero's power, he also manages to copy all of Lolopeshka's knowledge. And with this copied knowledge, as he's able to accelerate the advent of Queloth, opening the 3 levels of the underworld. However, once again, Lucifero and Morris are defeated, and if not for Lucifero using what was left of Morris's magic in Soul to finish the advent of Queloth, Lucifero never would have been released from the lowest layer of the underworld. And upon being released from the lowest level of the underworld, Lucifero gathered all the low-ranking demons and smashed them into one entity. And amongst these low-ranking demons is also the coffins holding Yami and William Vengeance. This monstrous form grows and grows and grows until Asta slices it in half, destroying the coffins holding Yami and William
What the
Vengeance.
fuck?
I know this is just editing, but like, yeah, that's the ancient demon, not Lucifero. Well, I honestly think, because I think he gets his videos edited. This is probably just like the editor put this there. I'm sure he knows that this is not correlated to that fight, but
Essentially freeing them, which causes Lucifero to partially manifest from the remains of all of these lower ranking devils. And even in this incomplete manifestation, he is a problem. Lucifero in this incomplete manifestation is able to go toe-to-toe with the likes of Marileona, Brill, Yuno, and then eventually he goes toe-to-toe.
He's beating the shit out of them.
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, there was no toe-to-toe. And it really, like, it amped all the captains. There was no toe-to-toe. And that wasn't even, like, that was literally less than a quarter of his 50% power. So, like, bro was going on autopilot and was just nuking them.
And Yami, who, mind you, have dark and shadow magic, which means they can use each other's magic. They're basically the perfect duo. And what does Lucifero do to Yami and Noct? He quite literally donut holes them. It takes Asta away.
Bro, dude, you know how the narrator says that they have infinite synergy? Dude, that means Lucifero's got infinite power, bro.
Alright, bro.
Awakening to a truer form of unite with Libe to the point where any contact with his body negates magic, and Noct and Yami somehow surviving being donut holed, and Yuno awakening to star magic that allows him to teleport Lucifero under Asta's blade to knock Lucifero unconscious. Not kill him, knock him unconscious. Lucifero doesn't die until Admiralek pulls out Lucifero's heart from his body and flies off with it. See, as Lucifero used the massive devil.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make fun of him saying names wrong, because I still do that.
No. No, I'm just scared because, like, probably gonna be number 4. You're like, why? I think he's number 4.
Yeah.
To give himself form, he never got magic from Dante or Morris, which means that in his devil form, he was only ever using his magic, which was gravity magic. And with the simplest of movement of his hand, Lucifero can make gravity hundreds of times heavier, causing even the strongest knights like Yami or Asta or Noct to struggle under the...
I mean, where is the hundreds coming from? Because, like, yeah, it should be if we, like, talk about, like, the lifting strength of these characters and, like, making gravity strong enough for them to grovel without, like, getting amped. But, like, I don't know where the hundred is coming from. But
Probably just a random hype statement he made up.
because if you're going by, like, actual lifting strength feed, it would need to be, like, thousands and thousands, if not more. But, again, that's kind of a nitpick, but I should have got some popcorn.
Weight of its power, but it can do more than just make gravity heavier. He can also warp space to evade attacks. He can tear apart magic and destroy concepts, like when Lucifero was able to destroy Dorothy's dream magic. He's so strong, he broke bones in both Asta and Marileona's bodies, and they are arguably 2 of the most physically strong people in the universe. His magic power is so immense that Henry can't drain it fast enough. For all intents and purposes, he's incredibly broken. So why is he at number 5? Well,
To, like, make that even crazier, though, that was only Worm Lucifero. And
Oh yeah, I like the fully manifest.
bro, who is getting banned in my chat? Oh,
Who got cooked?
somebody was just spamming. Yeah, just put him in timeout, and so no spamming. But yeah, appreciate that, mods. But yeah, no spamming, dude. Just say it, and then if we don't see it, say it again, and then we'll eventually get to it. Or if you really need it to be seen, you can super chat. But anyways, yeah, like what's crazy with Lucifero, to like even add on to that, is that was Worm Lucifero, or that's what people call him, like when he was just manifesting. And that was not just Henry, that was Henry with Curse Worker's Neighbor, where it amps his absorption. So it's like, this is like crazy, like levels of how strong his magic power is. But that's just adding on to his point. But what's up, Greek Weeb? Hope you're doing well.
that is a fantastic question, because as we get into our top 5 here, there's going to be a couple of picks that...
Yo.
Some guy asked in chat, Deku versus Zora.
I got Zora in that, bro.
Probably.
I mean,
what scaling does he have outside of like base Asta?
So like his traps can like actually affect people that are like way stronger than Deku. Like the elves and shit. Like not even the double traps, but regular traps can just stop them from moving and stuff. And he has
I don't know, man.
like
Deku looks pretty cool, so I don't know, man.
I need Deku is my goat. Hopefully, like that's why I want to wait to do my own Asta versus Deku video once the manga's over. But hopefully he gets like insanely strong so like the fight's actually good. But can I debunk his Asta scaling? Maybe. I don't know if we'll do it tonight, but I don't think his Asta scaling is nearly as bad as this one though. I've already seen that. Somebody told me to watch it, but yeah.
So immense that Henry can't drain it fast enough. For all intents and purposes, he's incredibly broken. So why is he at number 5? Well, that is a fantastic question, because as we get into our top 5 here, there's going to be a couple of picks that make you scratch your head a little bit, but I promise you...
Somebody in chat said Zoro was able to get in front of... Pause it.
Yeah.
Dead Meme turned and said Zoro was able to get in front of Lucifero as well. No, that wasn't just Zoro. That was Zoro getting pushed by Sekre and having Rouge affect him as well, so he get there on time. Yeah. If not, he most likely just would have gotten one shot and had his body exploded by the punch.
Probably, yeah. And like it just is like Rouge summoned a fate so that Sekre and Zoro could get there to save Asta.
Yeah.
Or were they saving Yami in that moment? I can't remember. It was either Asta or Yami, but
it was one of those two. But yeah, that is not Zoro by himself. That is Zoro with the assistance of 2 other people.
Yeah.
Picks that make you scratch your head a little bit, but I promise you, there's a reason for every single one of them. And coming in at number 4, we have the devil who stole Lucifero's heart, Adramelech. See, here's the thing about
I mean,
oh my god,
this is how I interpret it. Like this may not be
he isn't wrong, but
like Adramelech didn't do shit to steal that heart. Like that panel, and the way he says it can make it seem to people that was Adramelech's doing. But he literally waited till Lucifero was defeated to take that heart, and like literally was watching the whole entire fight. Didn't do anything. Like
he was an NBA spectator, bro.
Let's get into his justification.
Hold on. His face that you paused on, bro. His face.
Oh my god, bro. Sorry, Weeb Commander. I'm not trying to make you look bad. They're just... You can do this to anybody, and if you pause at the right time, it'll look funny.
Adramelech. There's very little we know about it. Basically, all we know about Adramelech is that it's a highest-ranking devil. The same rank as Lucifero, Magicula, Lilith, Nachama, and it resided on the 2nd level of the underworld. See, Adramelech played a very interesting role in the Spade Kingdom arc. It was released from the 2nd level of the underworld, but it simply watched Lucifero fight. And when Lucifero demanded it to help him, it didn't. In fact, Adramelech had an opportunity to basically kill the entirety of the Clover Kingdom's most powerful knights. After Lucifero was defeated, all of the magical knights in the kingdom were pretty much broken. And it's at this point that Adramelech swoops in and pulls Lucifero's heart out of his chest. And hypothetically in this moment, considering the fact that Adramelech is a highest ranking devil, it could have killed all of these very injured knights. All Adramelech wanted was Lucifero's heart. Why? Well, we learned from Xenon and Beelzebub what a devil heart can do for you. We saw that Xenon basically became a devil the second a devil heart was put into him. So it's a possibility that Adramelech took Lucifero's heart to put in itself one day, which would give Adramelech...
Wait. Bro, he's talking about Adramelech taking the heart for himself? What?
Bro, this came out in like October. What the fuck?
Yeah,
can't even argue. Oh,
this has been this video came out in December. Like, and the Black Clover manga returned in like the end of July. So, how do you think that? I'm confused. Like, that was a theory like before, like the manga came back, but then it makes it very clear that these hearts are for Lucius. Like. Let's see if he continues to justify how it's possible Adramelech has his heart.
So it's a possibility that Adramelech took Lucifero's heart to put in itself one day, which would give Adramelech possibly all the abilities of Lucifero. Or it's a possibility that Adramelech was giving this heart to Lucius. Either way, the heart of Lucifero is now in Adramelech's hands. And to think that Adramelech possibly put Lucifero's heart within itself isn't that crazy, when we consider the fact that in the more recent chapters, we saw Adramelech lead a group of high-ranking devils along the border of the Clover Kingdom. This was meant to act as a distraction so Lucius could cause some trouble in the Clover Kingdom.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Yo, there's a super chat. Brian London. Bro really just said Adramelech took the heart for himself. Dude is reading White Clover.
Yeah, I'm really confused on this. Like, honestly, this was a good theory. Like before the manga came back, but like
Yo, Deadmean brought this up. This isn't a possibility where he scripted this before the BC came out because he mentioned Paladin. Yeah, he mentioned Paladin Lily.
Oh yeah. So like, there's no way that. I mean, then, like, it should have been, like, revised. But, yeah, there's... It's like, I'll just say right now, maybe he'll get into it more, but, like, there should be no reason for Adramelech to have the first heart. It's needed for Lucius, because Lucius, if he could have just beaten Lucifero himself, he probably would have just arrived into the Clover King, or the Spade Kingdom where the battle was, defeated Lucifero, taken his heart. But
Bro,
instead,
bro.
yo,
Sorry. Look at his face now. Look at his face now.
oh my God, I'm so sorry, Weeb Commander. I'm not trying to do this to you. Like respect to you, but it's just I'm pausing at the worst times. Damn it. No, like so, like Lucius, like if he could have beaten Lucifero himself, he would have just probably done it. And also like Adronalek literally grabs the heart, takes it to Lucius, says this is all a part of his plan, and then the context of this is the next chapter. Lucius is somehow able to beat Lucifero in his base form, and then since then it's been implied that he has just absorbed Lucifero. When you say you've absorbed someone, that implies the whole thing, especially like how strong
disagree,
he is.
bro. What if absorb just means trained?
Lucius just took a bite and then gave it to Adronalek.
Facts, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, I think all he did was like, just like drink a little bit of blood and then just throw that shit over to a drama. Like, he's like, yeah, cut into that shit, bro. He's like, I got you.
Yeah. So Asta isn't planetary. What do you mean? No, like at bare minimum, like he's large planetary. He could even get higher now with like some stuff coming out.
No, you can't.
He's actually
spoiler video.
He's actually extraversal, bro. Because if you didn't know, Beelzebub is the god of space, and that means he should be beyond dimensionality because space are just a bunch of dimensions. But
God.
anyways.
This happens a year and 3 months after the Spade Kingdom arc. Everybody is significantly stronger from what they were in the Spade Kingdom. And yet this group of magical knights that are comprised of the Golden Dawns, the Black Bulls, and aren't able to even lay a finger on Adronalek. Even though wipes out an entire army of high-ranking devils.
Was it actually? I mean, I guess technically the Black Bulls were on the border, but I don't think we ever see the Golden Dawn and the Black Bulls and all fighting together.
Look at his face.
Oh, dude, he's got the Giga Chad face right here. I'm doing invaders now. Bro, he's got the Giga Chad face, bro. He's got the Giga Chad face. Alright, as long as I'm not doing him dirty every time I pause it, then we're good. But,
Oh, he got tattoos, bro. What the fuck? You are doing him a favor.
Alright.
From what they were in the Spade Kingdom. And yet this group of magical knights that are comprised of the Golden Dawns, the Black Bulls, and aren't able to even lay a finger on Adronalek. Even though wipes out an entire army of high-ranking devils like that. Mind you, Zogred was a high-ranking devil, meaning that is now basically able to one-shot Zogred-level threats. And yet Adronalek was able to avoid his attacks somewhat effortlessly. So when you take this into account and the fact that Adronalek might have Lucifero's heart, it's hard to not put him above Lucifero. Essentially, when you consider the fact that Adronalek is working hand in hand with Lucius, also known as Astaroth, who...
Okay, so, like, here's the thing. Like, we don't see any of the fight with and all we actually do see is killing the high-ranked devils. Adronalek's not on panel. And then we see Adronalek running to Lucius, shitting his pants at how strong is. So, like, I don't think we can use this to necessarily say that he scales to Especially when, like, everybody was saying that, oh, well, has bandages on his arm, so he's wounded from Adronalek. And now that's just blatantly not the case anymore. That was part of Neverland. So, like, there is, like... The only argument that you can use is that devils, when they're in the world of mid-rank and higher, they eat the mana and they absorb it, the nature's mana around them. And you can say that because Adronalek's been manifested for 15 months, maybe he's eaten enough to become stronger than Lucifero. But it seems like that's not even the argument that is used. It's like some sort of off-screen thing that isn't really supported. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's pretty consistent that he did actually surpass Lucifero because of his one statement. When Noelle was like on the battlefield fighting Ossier, she was like, "Holy shit! I sense this immense mana that surpasses Lucifero," and it was like a chibi drawing of a drama like hitting him in.
Oh my god! Oh god!
And Lucius was like this, like looking to the side. He's like, "Is this the guy who negs my base form?"
Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god! Why do I keep doing him like this, bro? Bro, I'm so sorry, Weeb Commander.
You made him do that Squidward face, bro.
Oh my god. Alright. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
Admiralek might have Lucifero's heart, it's hard to not put him above Lucifero. Essentially, when you consider the fact that Admiralek is working hand in hand with Lucius, also known as Astaroth, who...
So, like, Lucius is not Astaroth, but let's just go a little bit further.
is our next entry on the list. I know what you're saying. You're saying,
Nick, the pinnacle devil of the final arc of Black Clover is number 3 on your list?
and I am not trying to take anything from Astaroth's abilities. Astaroth, in the very little amount of time we've seen him, was basically able to solo the entirety of the Clover Kingdom's magical knights. On top of
Bro,
this,
What the
he's
fuck?
okay,
What the fuck?
let's go back, and I'm gonna
not trying to take anything
let's reduce the speed for this one. This is like one like that just okay.
from Astaroth's abilities. Astaroth, in the very little amount of time we've seen him, was basically able to solo the entirety of the Clover Kingdom's magical knights. On top of this, he's...
Bro, okay, for one, Lucius is not Astaroth, so like we're giving Astaroth scaling, even though if we think about it, this is Lucius. Lucius who just absorbed 100% Lucifero. So how this would just add credence to how strong Lucifero is, not Astaroth. And for two, when did he fight the entire kingdom? He only fought Asta. And
Bro, but Asta is stated to have the magical power of kingdom before, and yeah, so it's pretty much equal to the Clover Kingdom, bro.
yeah,
Um,
I don't remember who
Maybe.
his last two are. I'm sure that Liba is one of them. I don't know who the other one. I'm trying to think who the other one would be. Oh, it's Lucifugus. That's gonna be a topic that we'll have to go over because, okay, but but there is no battle against the Clover Kingdom that for Astaroth. It's Lucius fighting Asta, and then Lucius turns Lily into a paladin. Lily fights Noel and Mimosa and Secre, and then puts the final blow on Asta. And then the captains show up, and then Lucius leaves. There is no fight. This is like when
You forgot that scene when like Lucius is like, "Oh, you guys, you captains on deck my base form." Oh, no.
Oh yeah, dude, I forgot
Like,
in the light novel, Lucius comes back and he fights all the captains. You're right.
That's it, bro. But like they're too strong. They're stronger than Lucifero, bro. Oh my god. Like goes to his paladin form, Kyle 10 times 200.
Kyle can. Bro, Lucius just got done reading Dragon Ball, so now he has all their techniques.
stomped a perfect Union Asta that defeated
Oh, okay.
Lucifer.
This
Perfect
is not.
union,
This is
partial
literally like. Oh, you can argue.
Partial union.
Yeah, this is partial union. I think that partial union's weaker than devil union. There's an argument to be made, but it's definitely not as strong as true devil union or perfect union or whatever. Yeah, this is not the. I mean, this also is stronger than the true devil union that defeated Lucifero, but yeah, I don't like. What do you have to say for this toxic? Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I'm good. But
Okay.
yo, Broku, I got a question for you.
Yo, what?
Where would Deku rank on this list, bro?
Where would Deku rank?
Yeah.
I think he could fit with the honorable mentions.
You think Nox Devils are enough for him?
Oh, yeah, probably. I don't think people realize, like, if you use, like, the actual, like, accurate metas for Black Clover, it makes it even a bigger gap, but...
No, but dead serious question from my boys out there with My Hero questions and shit, because I saw that being discussed in chat.
Oh.
Be 100% honest. What arc does Deku stop at, and what chapter range, like, is that arc, by the way? Like, if he's to, like, Elf arc, like...
So, like, Deku is what? Like, because, like, you say multi-continental is, like, probably Link.
Yeah.
So if we say that he's multi-continental, then he would stop at the Witch's Forest arc.
So, like, what chapter? Like 70s, bro?
No, like, probably, like, he probably loses to either Fauna or Spiraladros if you just use, like, the crazy multi-continental scaling for him.
So you think, like, Black Asta would just one-shot current Deku, bro?
Oh, bro, he'd blitz in one shot,
Like,
bro.
the first ever Black Asta would just one-shot him, bro?
Bro, he would scare Deku so much that all the vestiges would just get rid of Deku. They'd just push him away, bro.
They just push him away.
Yeah,
They'd
bro.
be like, nah,
Yeah, but like, nah,
That's
this
crazy.
is the new one for all user.
the new one for all user Asta.
Nah, I
And then
don't know.
Asta's gonna like use Detroit Smash to beat Deku or what?
He's gonna try and do like a Detroit Smash, and then Asta's just gonna start learning all of his techniques. All right.
Jesus, you're evil.
Mind you, Asta has had a
But mind you guys, I love Deku in My Hero. But it's just the power scaling disparity is I don't control that.
he stomped a perfect Union Asta that defeated Lucifer. And mind you, Asta has had a year and 3 months to work on this perfected union. A perfected devil union with Libe that quite literally makes his entire body anti-magic. And it's not like Astaroth was going up against weakened versions of these.
Yeah, but like the issue, like even in the scan, he
Hold on, yeah,
you go first.
All right, Broku. Somebody in chat said Gear Shift is being slept on right now.
No, it's not.
It's not. So you think even with Gear Shift, Deku would get like choke slammed by like the first ever Black Asta that appears?
Yeah, I still think so. Yeah.
You think Spirit Lachos would like put him in a chokehold?
How fast is Gear Shift Deku?
He's like Perception Blitz tier, above like 6 times the speed of light. That's about it.
Okay, you could actually probably say that Deku's speed might be comparable. Because like
The human pottery? Not playing.
No, for Black Asta, because like, for example, there are calcs that put Spirit Ladros. There's a calc that puts him at like 6 times the speed of light. Wait, no, it was Black Asta was calc'd to be 6 times faster than Spirit Ladros, who's like way above FTL. So like that would make it a bit more comparable. But in terms of AP, yes.
Gear Shift isn't even close to speed. Do you mean what do you mean by that? Like Gear Shift isn't even close to speed? First arc, Asta has light speed scaling. No, he doesn't.
No, it's not. It's not in the first arc.
If you're talking about the cave shit, he still doesn't scale to it. He was still getting attacked by Patri's light and getting blitzed by it. Even when he learned, it was Yami who was dodging that shit.
Yeah, like you can like even like the peak in that arc of like the Eye of the Midnight Sun encounter arc. Excuse me. He has like a relativistic feat when like
Deku. Deku is not light speed or higher. I disagree.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Straw Hat Asta saying
$5 feet cam win, bro. I am never doing that, bro. Sorry, but that's just not gonna happen.
We're sorry, Straw Hat Asta. Maybe if your name's Straw Hat Yami, it'd be different.
But
happy! Some dude said happy birthday, Broku.
Oh, it's not my birthday, but Phantom X. That was a joke. There is no light novel where Lucius fights the captains. Just because like he was saying that Astaroth fought and defeated the Clover Kingdom, even though that never happened. Which dude. You know what? This guy's got prediction magic because now Lucius is doing that.
Prediction magic?
Oh my god.
These knights like Lucifera, because obviously Lucifera was fighting knights who had been fighting highest ranking devils for hours. Everybody Astaroth fight was not only stronger than the knights that Lucifera came up against, they were also incredibly well rested, with no arms missing or holes in their chest. But why is Astaroth? They were also incredibly everybody Astaroth fight was not only stronger than the knights that Lucifera came up against, they were also incredibly well rested, with no arms.
Straw Hat Asta donated $10 saying feet camp when all caps.
Bro, thanks for the super chat, but that's just not happening, bro. But but dude, he doubles down on that. He says that all of the Magic Knights were stronger, they were well rested, and Astaroth still beat him. This literally never happened. There is no Astaroth versus the Clover Kingdom fight. And like, if you want to go like now, it's Lucius versus the Clover Kingdom, but that is also that is a thing that happened before this video even came out. So like, I am like really confused of like where this is coming from. There is no Astaroth solo in the Clover Kingdom. It just didn't happen. He didn't even fight the captains.
Bro got his fucking early leads, bro. Like he got them a month ahead of us.
Yeah, he just knew. He did a combo spell with Marks and Lucius.
Nah, bro. Deadmeme said he copped Lucius's precognition.
Oh yeah. Damn. Oh yeah, MHA versus. I don't know. I'd have to think about that more because. If you go with the entire verse versus Demon Lick, there would be like a fair amount of hacks and stuff.
Or holes in their chest. But why is Astaroth this strong? Well, the 3 leaders of the underworld.
Oh my god. Okay. Straw Hat just keeps going for it. Feet Gang, we'll get the dub one day, bro. Bro, you would need a filthy super chat for me to do that. Like, and I'm not gonna. I shouldn't have said that because I don't want you to start wasting money, bro. I'm not doing that.
Who's the second voice in my head, bro? Oh, dog.
Who's the second voice in my head? Oh, that's Toxic, man. He's made some of my latest thumbnails. He's made thumbnails from the past. He's gonna be yeah, he's been on streams before too, so you might have heard him before, unless if you missed that stream. But has it been 1 or 2 streams you've been on before this?
I've been on 2 streams.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. Alright, let's get into it.
Lucifero was fighting knights who had been fighting highest-ranking devils for hours. Everybody Astaroth fight was not only stronger than the knights that Lucifero came up against, they were also incredibly well-rested, with no arms.
Oh yeah, and thank you guys so much for the super chats. But yeah, I'm not doing feet, bro. Like, you need to be doing crazy shit for that. And I'm not like, just don't do it though. I'm not doing that, man. I'm gonna have to commission some artists to make some a Broku 72 feet pick. Like, bro.
Missing or holes in their chest. But why is Astaroth this strong? Well, the 3 leaders of the underworld were said to have 3 kinds of magic: space, gravity, and time. And Astaroth has time magic, which gives Astaroth the ability to slow down or speed up or completely halt time. See, Astaroth has a contract with Lucius Zogrades, the oldest of the Zogrades family, with his siblings being Dante, Vanica, and Xenon. And Lucius wants to create a world where humans have undying bodies, and thus nobody will ever die again, creating peace. Oh, I'm stupid. I just remember that Lucius went to the lowest level of the underworld and defeated the other half of Lucifero, and then ate Lucifero's heart, and now Lucifero lives within Lucius. So no, Agrimelech doesn't have Lucifero's heart anymore. I'm sorry, it's been a couple of weeks. His feats against
Whoa, okay, so he just... Why didn't you change the video?
What is bro talking about? What is bro talking about?
So then where was that drama like at? If your whole reasoning for a drama like being somewhere, like, I don't know, man. Feet now for $20, bro. How? I shouldn't have said anything. Bro, like, if you want feet, man, like, I'm just gonna put a number out there that, because I know you're not gonna do it. I'll say $1,000, bro, because I don't want you to actually do it, bro. Don't do it. Like, you support the channel enough. Like, don't do it, bro.
This man said hell nah. I don't know if Straw Hat Austin means hell nah to paying $1,000 or hell nah to, like, he's saying you're not gonna do it.
Yeah, no, but donate 500, bro. I should put up, like, instead of my car fund again, put up feet fund.
Feet fund. Oh my god.
But yeah, what was the point? Oh yeah, so he just.
Oh yo, Straw Hat Asta just DM'd me something on Discord saying
no.
And he sent me a screenshot of his PayPal and it has $1,200.
Don't do it, bro. You keep the money for yourself.
For you. You're done for it now. You're done for it, bro.
Keep the money for yourself, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it.
End him.
Oh no.
Finish him.
No. But he just went back because he put a drama like at, what was it, number 4. But the only reason is that he had Lucifero's heart. But like, also, the more I think about it, like, if he has half of a drama like's heart, he has half of Lucifero's heart, he'd still be weaker than 100% Lucifero. Like, that would just be a drama like who's nothing to him, plus 50% Lucifero. It'd still be like, what at best, like 60% Lucifero's power? He'd still lose. But yeah, like, he just goes back on his entire point for why a drama like's so high. Which is fine. At least he admits it's an error, but like, now we just don't even know where he thinks a drama like is.
Still hold up, though. So after taking control of Lucifero, Astaroth now has time magic and gravity magic. And on top of that, since he went to the lowest level of the underworld...
$5 super chat. Alright, you're gonna start saving up, bro. Do not, bro. Like, keep the money for yourself, bro. Save up for a house. But I appreciate the support, man. I really do. But yeah, it's... Let's get back to the topic at hand.
Have Lucifero's heart anymore. I'm sorry, it's been a couple of weeks. His feats against still hold up, though. So after taking control of Lucifero, Astaroth now has time magic and gravity magic. And on top of that, since he went to the lowest level of the underworld while he was there, he took control of all the high-ranking devils. And upon gaining Lucifero's power in combination with his, he figured it was time to kill Asta. And thus, a year and 3 months later, after the Spade Kingdom arc, Lucius appears in front of Asta and freezes time everywhere. The only person able to break out of this time magic is Asta using the power of anti-magic. And then after freeing himself using anti-magic, he frees everybody else. Those being all the Clover Kingdom captains, couple of vice captains, couple of lieutenants, you get it. But as Lucius and Asta engage in their battle, and as Lucius tries to use time magic on Asta, he realizes that Asta's anti-magic is countering the time magic. And it's at this point that Lucius decides to switch tactics, deciding instead to use his soul and teleportation magic. See, Lucius, on top of having gravity magic and time magic,
teleportation magic
that allows him by
I mean,
soul and teleportation magic. See, Lucius.
Maybe he is just using fucking Beelzebub's magic. I think doesn't Asta say he's predicting his teleportation?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I think he might. I don't remember though. But I mean, you could, I guess, because this is before he gave up. No, wait, no, this is after he gave up. No. I can't remember exactly.
Right before it.
Yeah. So I mean, honestly, I still think even if he gives away Devil's power, because of his soul magic, he might be able to still have it. But I'm gonna look up the chapter. I think Asta even says that he teleports, but I'm gonna double check. Oh yeah, Asta does say right after he transforms, he said, "I'll predict his teleportation." So he probably is just using the spatial magic from Beelzebub.
Disagree. Sorry, buddy.
I need to bring up the chat back on my phone.
Yo, nah, Straw Hat Asta DM me with a screenshot of 2000 now saying,
No.
alright, that's beginning. Ain't no way.
No.
Just on top of having gravity magic and time
Broku,
magic,
wrap it up, Broku.
No.
also has soul magic that allows him, by physically touching somebody, to alter their soul, meaning that he can bend somebody entirely to his will, rewrite their personality simply by coming into contact with them. So Lucius begins to teleport around Asta, and by using his gravity-boosted strength, beat on Asta the old-fashioned way. But when Asta coats himself in anti-magic, even this doesn't work. And so Lucius does the thing that every single bad guy does in their first fight against the main character so they can have a later fight, pulls a Hail Mary that completely negates the validity of the fight. Essentially, Lucius teleports to somebody important in Asta's life and then turns them into a devil. Lucius is able to do this because Lucius himself is technically a paladin, meaning that he is not devil or human. He has completely purified the power of devils, and therefore is simply able to tap into devil power as a conduit to make himself strong without the possibility of his devil incarnating in him. Lucius is able to make other people into paladins.
Hold up. Yo, question. Two questions.
Yo.
We had one saying, can Shigaraki's decay kill Asta? No. Shigaraki's decay works off how strong you are, and we know there's an actual limit to it. Stars and Stripes, just because he was strong enough based off one of her roles, was able to outlast the decay, but then she still died. So you could just argue Asta is so much stronger than Shigaraki, wouldn't do shit to him.
Yeah.
And the second question was, could anti-magic work on quirks?
Oh.
I don't believe they should.
I don't believe they should, unless if the quirk is like magical in nature. Like, isn't there a dude with a quirk that's like a wizard or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah, so maybe it'd work on him. As for like the decay thing to add on to it, Asta's has resisted physical decay when like Zagrid, that trident that he makes or summons is a physical trident, and its effect is to break down things. So that might be like a physical resistance to matter breakdown, which means he might actually have just a resistance to it. Also, like as Toxic was saying, the stronger you are, the more resistance. Like I would assume that it probably would work. I just don't think it would work fast enough for Asta to feel any effects before he just one taps Shigaraki or whatever. He's too fast, too strong. But good questions.
Do it to make himself strong without the possibility of his devil incarnating in him. Lucius is able to make other people into paladins, and thus he makes somebody close to Asta a paladin, pulls Beelzebub out of the underworld and slaps it into them, which leads to Lucius and his newly made paladin basically kicking the shit out of Asta. The reason this Hail Mary kind of negates the fight is because obviously Asta doesn't want to kill the person who was just made into a paladin. So if this devil can use time, soul, and gravity magic, how is he number 3? Well, I'd be lying to you if I said the next 2 entries on this list aren't a little bit of a pull, but at the same time...
okay, at least he admits it. Like... At least he admits it. Okay.
They're not. Coming in at number 2 on our list, above Astaroth, yes, we have Lucifugus. But why?
Okay, well, probably a lot to say about this, but let's at least wait to see what his actual reasoning is. Because, like, this is a massive stretch.
Why'd I put Lucifugus, who we know next to nothing about, over every other devil on this list? Well, for a couple of reasons. One, Lucifugus was able to overpower the devil binding ritual, meaning that when Lucifugus was summoned by the House of Faust, the house Nox belongs to, he was able to reach his influence outside of the confines of the devil binding ceremony, being able to almost immediately kill every single onlooker, some of which were very powerful mages. And mind you, the devil binding ceremony purposely suppresses the power of devils. The devils summoned using the ceremony are significantly weaker than they would be if they were released. But that isn't even the real reason I'm putting him this high on the list. The real reason I'm putting him this high on the list is because in the real life Queloff, the thing that the Black Clover Queloff is based off of, Lucifugus actually occupies one of the 3 top positions in hell, it being Lucifugus, Beelzebub, and Satan. Lucifugus is actually said to be the prime minister of hell, being in charge of hell for Satan.
I believe he's actually technically wrong about this point too, but let's keep going.
His name in Latin actually means to flee from light, which implies that his magical affinity is most likely either dark or shadow magic. And a lot of people believe because in current events that happened in Black Clover in our last chapter that we found out about Yami, and because Lucifugus' name implies that he might use dark magic, that Yami might have a connection to Lucifugus. On top of all of this, Lucifugus is referred to as the Supreme Devil, the one who sits above the three that rule the underworld. And if Lucifugus
That is...
What the fuck?
Bro, Supreme Devil is just the Viz name for highest ranking devil or cliff off devil. And it says he sits above them because that's the order of the cliff off. That means he's weaker than them because the cliff off goes down. Like, it's inverse. It's like the lower on the tree, the stronger they are. Like, what the fuck was that pronunciation? Oh, thanks for the super chat, Rapid Cougar. Which one? I mean, I'm not gonna go after him for pronunciations just because I mess up too, but it's whatever. But
above the three that lead the underworld, one of which was Astaroth, I believe we're going to see Lucifugus take a big step forward in the last arc of Black Clover, maybe through the medium of Yami. But if the Supreme Devil is 2, who's 1?
Okay, so like that was his entire reasoning for Lucifugus. He's connected to Yami, and then misconstrues what is stated in the actual manga, and then uses demonology. Like, do you want to talk about that?
No, I don't want to touch that.
Like,
No.
that's the issue with, like, if you go with the demonology, you need to, like, argue that it is, like, more consistent across the different, like, sects or interpretation or interpretations. But, like, the one that Tabata is more so inspired by is the one where it was Lucifero or Satan, that's both of his names in demonology and Black Clover, and then Beelzebub and Astaroth. That's why, like, I'd been saying for over a year before they actually revealed it, that after it was revealed, like, Lucifero was a devil of gravity, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be Beelzebub, devil of space, and Astaroth, devil of time, because of the tree of Qliphoth that I looked at in demonology, because that was the one most similar to Black Clover. Sure, there's other ones and other interpretations where maybe Lucifugus is, like, in the top 3, but not the one that's most related to Black Clover. So, like, it doesn't really work. And then also, like I was saying, Lucifugus is the top devil. Like, he's above them because the lower you are, the stronger. And he supports them because in demonology, he is like a bookkeeper of hell. So, like, that's how he's supporting them. Basically, like, doing the bullshit work for them. So, yeah, I don't know. It definitely...
Cat, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just outlier, bro.
Can 100,000 Dekus beat Asta? Oh, man.
And 100,000 Dekus beat Asta. I'm pretty sure, unironically, even if you multiply multi-continental by 100,000,
Yeah.
still be below what planetary
Yeah,
is.
I don't... So, like...
So...
What's, like, the biggest army that... Like, Asta fought, like, what, dozens to hundreds of zombies. And the power gap's gonna be way bigger than those zombies. But 100,000 is a big difference. That one's a bit more debatable because then you get more so into stamina. But Asta has... I think he has enough stamina to fight 100,000 people that are way, way weaker than him. Actually, and he could probably take out a bunch of them with, like, more of his long-range attacks, just launching a slash through them all. So... Yo, off topic, anyone got good grounded Asta fanfic? Rapid Cougar, I don't really delve too much into Black Clover fanfiction, but maybe somebody else in here will. But thanks for the super chat again, appreciate that.
Yo, Broku, you know what you should do after this?
What?
We should react to a Broku 72 video.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to end the stream after this, because it's getting late and I have to finish a couple videos, but... When we do another one, like, we'll definitely have to do it. Like, I'm gonna try and stream on Wednesday again, and maybe we'll react.
Bro.
What?
Broku, we already did this game, bro. Slide me one of the audios for them.
Maybe. I might give you another members video to edit, but. All right, let's get this video finished.
Come on, you knew it was Libe. Yes, Ami. But if step forward in the last arc of Black Clover, maybe through the medium of Yami. But if the Supreme Devil is 2, who's 1? Oh, come on, you knew it was Libe. Yes, I know you could absolutely make a case for Libe being the weakest devil on this list. He's a scrawny devil with no magical power.
you cannot make that case anymore. Like, absolutely not. But because like if you just go by the if the ritual when he fought Asta, if that weakened him and he was also holding back, Asta implies that if a weakened holding back Libe can still do that well against a base Asta who at that point scales above Zagrid, even with no anti-magic, then yeah, there's no argument for him being the weakest devil anymore. He was at one point when he was like a little baby devil, had no like literally no anti-magic, but yeah, but let's get into it.
In fact, because he has no magical power, he was quite literally thrown out of the underworld. But let's be real here. In a world dominated by magic, anti-magic is the most powerful thing, especially when you're coming up against the likes of devils that are going to be focusing 100% of their power on the power of their magic, because that's the leg up they have on humans. They have a significant amount more magic that they can use to suppress humanity. And we saw what happened when Dante came to blows with Magna. When they had equal amounts of magical power, Magna's grit and human determination was able to give him a win over Dante. So what happens when you take away the magic from devils? I mean, there's a reason that Lucius had to play a dirty trick against Austin.
It doesn't even work like that though. Like, it doesn't just automatically equate him to everybody. Like, bro, why did I get another good pause frame on him, bro? Like, what am I doing? Dude, that right there, that's Gojo's face when he sees a black or infinity slash just going right through his infinity.
Gojo one dark dimension slash comes it through.
Oh my god. But no, like, it doesn't just make it so that anti-magic makes him equal to everybody, but like, well, let's get this finished.
Asta was able to counter his gravity time and soul magic technically, because Asta has countered soul magic previously. In a world dominated by magic, there is no more powerful technique than getting rid of somebody's greatest strength, especially when you consider the fact that even after Asta is able to counter your magic with his anti-magic, he is a 5'6" chode of a man swinging a 200-pound hunk of iron. Oh, and he can fly at insane speeds with his Devil Union ability. Not to mention he's also able to coat his entire body in anti-magic, meaning that even if you do hit him with a technique, it'll be countered. So while yes, of course, you can make the argument that Libe is the weakest devil on this list, because without his union with Asta, he wouldn't stand a chance against
Shit, bro, this is kind of crazy, but my girlfriend said she was watching the live stream, bro.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's funny.
She just hit me with the text. Yeah, she hit me with the text message, and she asked, when's your Asta and Noelle video coming out?
Oh, tomorrow.
All right, I'm gonna let her know, bro. I got you.
Nice.
Bro, got my girlfriend watching this content. That's crazy.
Anybody on this list, he's the main character's devil. By the end of the show, he's going to get as much character growth as Asta, and he's going to be unequivocally the strongest devil out of all of them. Libe, just like Asta, is going through the hero's journey. So while based off current feats, Libe isn't the strongest devil. Let's all be real with ourselves here for 2 seconds. What do you guys think? Are you enjoying these new chapters of Black Clover? Do you think my list is correct?
No, we don't think it's correct, but there were points where he was just cooking. He was actually better at understanding Black Clover than most of the fandom. There was times where he cooked a lot, but then there's also times where, bro, it's like he was cooking the sides, and like he was making the mac salad, bro, and that shit was fire. He was making fucking like mashed potatoes and gravy. That shit was fire. But when it came to like the main entree, bro.
He was making a Thanksgiving meal, and then after that, he started fucking giving us Pizza Hut.
Bro, yeah, like the sides were like it was grandma's cooking, bro. But like then like the entree was it was Domino's pizza that was left out and didn't get put in the fridge. Yeah, it was
Domino's pizza. Respect Domino's pizza, man.
Bro, Domino's is fire, but it was like, are you gonna eat that? Like, if it was just left out all night, not put in the fridge. That's just gonna be fucking like thick in the morning, bro. It's gonna break your teeth.
I feel like this is based off personal experience. I can't lie.
but no, like there's like for example, like I think Libe, like it's hard to rank him because a lot of his scaling ties to Asta. Like it's him and Asta. I don't necessarily have a gripe with him being the strongest. It's just hard because you have to try and quantify how much Asta's power is amping it. Especially and it actually is implied that when Asta and Libe fuse their powers together, it's an exponential boost, because when Lilith and Nama fuse their powers together, that's an exponential boost. So like you could like argue that maybe he doesn't scale Lucifero, but at the very least though, like I said, he would be stronger than Zagrid based on like actual feats. So like he is not the weakest anymore, but
oh yeah, like suppressed Libe like presses like Asta and shit.
Yeah. And like if like Devil Arm or just regular, like honestly like regular black form, like that should not necessarily be exponential. If he can just give like a small amount, like not even a true anti-magic to Asta, and Asta can make a black form to Black Divider with it and defeat Zagrid, you could argue that like Zagrid is way weaker than Liba, even Liba without Asta. And also, Liba should have, at least in one arm, Asta's physical strength, too. Because he literally just has Asta's arm.
Oh, yeah.
So,
What if he ate his arm, though, bro? You never know.
Oh, my God, bro. I'm not shitting on Domino's, bro. But Domino's is the pizza I eat the most, so that's just came to my mind. But like, when pizza is left out all night and it's not put in the fridge, that shit is not good the next day.
Unless, like, those fucking store pizzas. I can't lie. Store pizzas are weird.
But, like, I don't know. Like, I just think that, like, the video, like I said, good editing. Dude, like, good at commentating. But a lot of the information, like, past Zagrid and Lilith on the Maw, was just, like, Lucifero being number 5 when he's, with all the statements and feats and scaling, putting him at number 1. I mean, and if you use, like, current stuff, maybe Liba is number 1 because of, like, the 15 months and shit. But, like, he didn't, like, really make those arguments. And then Adramalik being above Lucifero for something that he even admitted is incorrect. Like, at least he admitted it, but it would have been nice to see, like, where, like, Adramalik would have been placed if he didn't have that. But also, like we were talking about, just because Adramalik had half of Lucifero's power doesn't mean that he would be stronger than 100% Lucifero. Like it could just mean he's, like, if his power is, like, a 1 and Lucifero is a 10, then he's only a 6. And if he fights 100% Lucifero, he's going to get slapped.
Sorry, bro. I think I'm going to be outlier, bro. I don't like the feet, so it's outlier.
What are you talking about? But,
is it stream done?
Not yet, but pretty soon. I just want to, like, your final thoughts on the stream. Like, anything to add? Like,
yeah, I got one more thing to add.
Yeah.
In a world, and in this world, guys, you either get a mimosa or you get a Noel. Stay away from the mimosas.
Oh my God, W. That's a W right there. That's a W right there, bro. But any thoughts on, like, any other takes that he had or anything like that?
I got nothing too much. Like, I got to say, like, he missed, he hit, he was there. It's just Lucifero, bro. The fuck, number 5. And then, like, the next 4 placements were just headcanon.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna see, maybe I can.
Oh, Black Clover YouTube shorts? Oh, God. No, hold on. What you gotta do? You gotta be like Black Clover, top 10, top 15 strongest characters, or top 10 strongest characters.
Okay. Yeah, let's find a short and just do one little.
Yeah, Black Clover strongest character shorts.
Top 20 by Gaga.
Oh, God.
Gaga's in the chat too. I saw him in the chat. Let's see what Gaga's ranking is.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna turn the music off just in case. $5 super chat from Rapid Cougar again. Appreciate that. Has any had both U.S. Burger King and AU Hungry Jack's? If so, Hungry Jack's solos U.S. Burger King. No, I don't think. I think that it seems like, because you're from Australia, we probably just don't have that in America. So, is that like the Australian version of Burger King? Because I know that, like, within America, if you go to the Midwest, they stopped calling Carl's Jr. They call it Hardee's. So, like, I know, like, but it's the same chain, like, same people own it and shit. But let's see if I can, can you see this short?
Yeah, I can see this short. Let's just see what this guy's cooking.
Bro, Gaga, he cooked with this. He got 7.8k likes. I wonder if he's still in here, because I saw him in here earlier. Unless if this guy just has a very similar name. But I remember, like, a Gaga 1 and an X. And there's no way this can't be him. Because, like, this, like, a dude making Black Clover shorts, bro. Alright, let's see if I can get it up. Top 20 strongest Black Clover. Potential spoilers. Vanica. Knocked. I would probably put Knocked higher. Wait, when was this made, though? So, some of the earliest comments are a month ago. Yeah, so probably like a month ago. Kazukaku. Yeah, she should be above both those characters. Ooh, I disagree, though. I got Kazukaku above Zenon.
Yeah, I think Kazukaku would probably do a Nene and, like, just murder Zenon.
Yeah. Oh, Gaga's in here now. Yeah, what's up, Gaga? Yeah, we're reacting to your short. I would disagree with you, man. I got Kezakaku above Zenon because uh, Beelzebub should be way stronger than Zenon, and Kezakaku, without even using like her spell form, like blitzed and damaged her. But overall, I agree so far. Oh yeah, I would also not put Dante above Kezakaku. Oh,
Dante,
I would also put Noct
Zenon
above
would beat
Dante too,
Zenon would
and
beat the shit out
Zenon,
of
yeah,
Dante.
yeah. But I mean, if you're going with non-Devil Zenon,
Maybe
that's a lot more contentious, yeah.
Nikikula.
So yeah, I would put
It's crazy.
Kezakaku above, but no, like and then I put Devil Zenon above Megicula, but I agree, like her being above like the other characters. Oh, the list changed for you, yeah. I mean that happens to me too, but we just wanted to react to a short to end the stream. Noel, Mario.
Noel.
That's probably would have been contentious at the time before Noel got Leviathan. But if it's only a month old, she might have already had Leviathan. But Ichika W, Yosuga W, they probably should be higher though. Yeah, I got that. I got like all the reason above Captain Yami right now. Because I mean, all we know is Yami is just getting bodied by Morgan.
Yeah, that's all we know. That might be a bad feat for him.
Yeah, unless if we actually see what like the attacks are. I mean, if Morgan is going serious though, then Yami has decent durability to survive many hits from a paladin like Morgan though. So that could change things. Paladin Lily.
Paladin and Morris, yeah, that makes sense. Paladin and Morgan.
Yeah, Adramalik he might be stronger though. Like I don't know if you can say for sure, but he might be. He might be if he has been just eating mana, but if we're going by like the most evidence, the paladin should be above. Ooh, bro, you got Gaga. What do you think about? Because I've always been on the Ryuzen just body Lucifero, but yeah, you said you don't really agree with this anymore. But what do you think about Ryuzen versus Lucifero now?
I think he's right, bro. Because like 100% Lucifero, like he's pretty strong, man. I don't know.
Bro, wait, he put Lucius #1, bro. What the hell? Like Liebe gotta be #1. Where's
gotta be #1?
Where's Lucifugus, bro?
Where's Astaroth? Where's Astaroth?
Where's Astaroth? Yeah, bro, Astaroth soloed the Clover Kingdom.
Yeah, facts, bro. And Lucius is Julius, and Julius is part of the Clover Kingdom. So, sorry, man. Looks like he got debunkled.
Cordobas, where does this eating mana thing come from? Several devils mention it when they manifest, and they eat the mana, like the nature's mana around them. The mid rankers, the ones that luck kills, they say it, and then Lilith and Alma, they both say it.
Yo, Broku, I got something to ask you, bro.
Yo,
before the stream ends, I saw this and I want to know your take on it. But what's your take on people thinking Tabata was inspired by Goku Black to make Lucius?
I have never heard of that before until now.
I heard of it.
Is that just because like Julius and Lucius and Goku Black like rough similarities, and I guess time travel? Even though Lucius doesn't really time travel, but
and he he's a fan of Dragon Ball, and it's like
yeah.
His power is like a evil purified version of like fucking devil power.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
How is it?
There's actually a lot of similarities between that, yeah. And the fact that Tabata just said that Dragon Ball was like his greatest inspiration, you could actually probably say there's inspiration there.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying like inspiration means he's the same. So like Lucius equals Goku Black, beat him. So I think it's like beating up most of Superman.
It's funny that Tabata cooked even harder than Toyotaro and Toriyama though.
All right, bro.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't ever even thought about that.
There are
similarities there.
I said nothing is beating the Namek Saga Cell Saga combo.
Oh my god. That shit was so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should probably end the stream and get back to editing. But
alright.
Everybody in the chat. Yeah, thanks for coming on. Everybody, Toxic will be making a channel at some point. But yeah, he makes thumbnails for me. I did some videos. Helps me find scans for series that I Like, for example, Dragon Ball and JJK, I'm so bad at finding scans. Like, I can easily find scans for Black Clover, but he helps me a lot with finding those scans and shit and helping with videos.
I give him like the most underground scans too.
Yeah. Super chat from Rapakuga again. Appreciate that. Strongest Black Clover character is Dark Lord Seke.
Facts.
Bro, yeah. Like, I should make a meme video for that at some point. Maybe a members video meme of Dark Lord Seke. That'd be funny as hell. I need to go find a bunch of Dark... I should go find a bunch of Dark Lord Seke memes and actually, like, scale him. Like, how strong would Dark Lord Seke as a meme be? But, yeah, guys, video will be out tomorrow. That'll be basically an Ostel video. Why I think that the movie made it that it's like pretty much confirmed that they're gonna end up together.
Guys, spoiler for the video. He says Mimosa, Asta, Noelle, Vanica, Vanessa, Ray, Charmy. They're all gonna be in a harem.
Oh my god.
Asta's harem is coming true, bro. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, and then I'm probably gonna stream.
Rebecca's gonna be there. It's gonna get crazy.
I'm probably gonna stream on Wednesday again. Maybe Toxic will join again, and
yes, sir.
We'll maybe react to the Asta power scale. He's got other Black Clover videos. I think
let's watch it. We gotta watch your Broku 72 videos.
We could watch some Broku 72 videos, maybe, but maybe some old Broku videos that are ass too. That could be funny. And then I'm trying to get.
We gotta react to your top 15 strongest Black Clover.
Oh yeah, that's changed a lot, but that could be funny. But also, I'm gonna try and get the Wizard King ranking video out this weekend. That's gonna be like a 40-minute video ranking all known Wizard Kings and other powers. If y'all think Jester's impressive now, just wait till I cook and tell you that he's the weakest Wizard King in the movie. But
yeah, you know he's wrong sometimes.
But yeah,
Broku doesn't know about the guidebook statement where it says Jester was only at 1% power against you, you know. So sorry, bro.
You forgot the light novel statement where the narrator said that Conrad is stronger than Lucifero.
Bro, but you also forgot the Netflix statement where they said Jester would like low diff every character in the manga.
Bro, you forgot the unreleased anime canon episode that they last minute pulled out because the budget was too high and it's unfinished and it just has subtitles. I can show you.
Let's see.
It's got some crazy statements in there. But thanks for all the super chats, everybody. And the new members who got like the gifted members, you can just. I have a bunch of members videos, more coming out. Probably one coming out tomorrow and shit like that, and probably multiple this week. I have a bunch recorded and a couple ready to go. But yeah, thanks for coming on, Toxic. Thanks for everybody. Hope you guys all have a great day.